guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary, middle, and high school age. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly plan with me in my 2023-2024 Erin Condren Life Planner. I'm so excited to move into this planner. This is obviously, it's the last week in June, and because the 1st, I believe, is a Saturday, that is why we get the last week of June in this planner. So I have a full review and walkthrough of this planner. If you're interested, I will leave a link for that. I have not even written my name in here yet, so I'm going to do that first. I do love to see all of the beautiful stickers and ways that people set up their planners. I am a very functional planner, and so I don't do a lot of that stuff. I'll talk a little bit more about what I'm planning shortly, but let me just write my name first. I can't talk and write at the same time. Now, I have said this in many plan with me's, I do not have the nicest handwriting. I don't use a ton of stickers. I am really a functional planner, and because of that, yeah, I don't know. I would like to do more stickers, and I wish I had nicer handwriting, but you know, it is what it is. So this week is a little bit unique because it is VBS week for my kids. My older 2 and my husband all volunteer, and my youngest attends. So this is the 1 week out of the year where everybody is out of the house for a chunk of time each day during the week. Now, that's really exciting, and I'm really excited about it. However, I also have some other things going on this week, and that makes it not as exciting for me, because in years past, what I would do is I would have a full week. I mean, the mornings the kids would be gone and I would get a lot of projects done, but I would still have the whole afternoon to kind of get other projects done or just relax or whatnot. But we have a bunch of events in the afternoon and evenings on several days this week, so it's not going to be as restful, unfortunately. The first step in all of my weekly planning is to do a brain dump. This is my daily planner from Erin Condren. I will have a new one that starts next week, but this is my old planner for the first 6 months of the year, and I just have made a list of all of the things that I hope to work on this week. It's probably a little too ambitious, but I have some hope. We will see how it goes. I like to try and have a good bit of rest and renewal, as well as homeschool planning and just house projects, because we start our new homeschool year in just a couple of weeks with our slow start. So I'm trying to finish up on a few things and get things ready. Yes, so my first step is to do this brain dump list, and then what I do is I will go through and write out important events or appointments that we have outside of the house so that I have those on the schedule. I will write down things that I'm working on for work. The way that I have organized this since I started using these planners in 2014 is to do, to go, to create, and then meal planning, which has not been very much at all lately. What I will do is I will write my focuses for each day and the projects that I hope to complete. I won't get all of this stuff on this list, but I will have focus areas, hopefully, as well as my appointments, which I need to find my other calendar first. Because this is June, this week is June, I need my my life planner from last year, which is the color blends version, because that has all of my actual appointments on it. Okay, so I am going to start with the to-dos, and then we will see what else I get put on here. I do some color coding on my weekly planner. I do color coding in a lot of planners actually, but especially my weekly planner, it just helps me be able to look and see exactly what I'm looking at, you know, based on the colors or whatnot. Yes, okay, so I also need this one, And I think that's it. So this is my work color, this tealy color. This is Emma's color. She's the one that tends to have the most appointments. This is personal and this is family. So VBS will be the first thing on the list. And I wrote VB8, which is not a thing. Already messing up. Okay. So VBS is from 8 to 12. And then Emma has an orthodontist appointment tomorrow because one of her brackets broke this weekend, and that is at 3:10. And I think my mom is going to bring her, hopefully, so that would be very helpful. I have a meeting tomorrow night, and that is from 6 to 8 p.m. I have another meeting here. Then over on this side, we have VBS. And then I think that they are doing, oh, how late is it gonna go? Maybe 1? I think they're doing like a little thing afterwards on Friday. It might be, I'll put 2, just in case. All right, so I have VBS here. I have my live stream is at 10 a.m. Emma has driver's ed, 2:30, 3:30, and then she's going to have it again maybe 4:30 to 5:30. I don't know the exact time on that. She has to make up some driving time, and it's going to be after her class, but not right after her class. So I have to get her in between here, bring her home, and then bring her back. So now, what else? What else do I have this week? I think that's everything for the week. It's already stressing me out, guys. All right, so usually I will take this full week off from work, and I will put my Facebook group on pause, and I will not post anything. I will schedule out what I want to post, but because it's so busy, I'm just going to work and I'm going to take off different weeks instead. So technically, this is supposed to be my planning day, but there is no way that I'm going to get all of the planning stuff done on this day that I normally would. And I am going to have to go down to VBS at 12 to 2. So what I think I'm going to do is do a little bit here, probably setting up my calendars. Let's see, planning day. I will set up calendars. So typically, I will sit down this last week because it is my planning day, and I will get all of my new calendars ready because I run most of my year from July through June. The couple of exceptions I have are my business, which is a January through December fiscal year, and the same with my personal family budgeting, which is also January through December. So, but everything else, I run July through June, mainly because of that's how I structure our homeschool year. And so I usually will spend this week getting all of my calendars set up, but I'm not really going to have a ton of time to do that. So when I say calendars here, what I mean is just getting all of the dates in July, for July, on my family calendar. We have a very large desk pad, monthly desk pad from Erin Condren. I actually did an unboxing because I did buy that, and I also got a monthly planner. I will leave a link in the description box if you want to see that, but I use that big desk pad as our family command center. Everything goes on that so everybody knows what's going on, and then also getting all of the appointments and important events into my monthly calendar for this year. The only things that I've done in this planner so far are to put stickers on. I think these are from Planner Kate, and for the goal boxes, and then I also did everybody's birthdays throughout the year, but I haven't done any notes pages, and I have no idea what I'm going to use here. And then this is going to continue to be my goal planning. I've been setting up goals in my life planner for quite a while, since last year. I think maybe July of last year, so about a year, I guess. I have not set up my goals yet. That is another thing that I really need to do on Thursday, because I was hoping to post my goals video on Friday. Goals, I might be able to do that. So my focuses for the week. Let's see what I have written down here. I will write bigger projects and like a broad focus on each day, depending on what's going on. This week, obviously, I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done in a small chunk of time, mainly this 8 to 12 block of time. Like I said before, usually I will also have the afternoon where my kids are pretty much just reading because they're so worn out from being at VBS, all that peopling for my introverted children. So I still have plenty of time to work on stuff, but I just don't think I'm going to have as much time this week. So tomorrow, my hope is to focus on content for the next several weeks, hopefully most of July. I have so many things that I want to do content-wise, and I just have not had a chance to really figure out when to record those videos. So it is something that I am hoping to focus on Monday, and I think that if I can get all of those videos done, they won't be edited, but if I can get most of the filming done, I will feel so much better, and I know that I can just focus on the editing later on. I don't need to do that tomorrow. So if I can get the content done today, I'm really making sure that all of the dishes are done, the vacuuming is done, the laundry is done, everything's done, so I don't have to get up tomorrow morning and do anything relating to just normal household tasks. I'm just trying to get it all done now so that I can really focus my time well. I just want to be able to use this time for projects, and oftentimes if I have other stuff, just daily stuff that needs to be done, I am less likely to use this time on bigger projects because I instead am focusing on the daily stuff. So I know it's something that I'm working on. So tomorrow my homeschool planning post should be going up, and then I'm also going to be getting my EC back to school promo box should be coming in the mail. So I want to film that for Thursday. Wednesday is going to be my monthly reset, which I actually already have scheduled. The monthly reset is from the end of May. And then I post it right around when I actually do my monthly reset for the next month. Tuesday, I don't have anything. Let me finish this page first. So Tuesday, my focus is going to be on homeschool. And the reason is because we don't have anything else on Tuesday. And my hope is that I will get through all of the material that I need to get through on Tuesday. I am pretty well set with everything is organized, all of my binders are organized, and I'm just at this point going through the materials that we're going to be using during the first 9 weeks. I will briefly go over all of the content in the instructor's guides, but I really deep dive on the first quarter of work right now this week so that it is all fresh in my mind for when we start in a couple of weeks. So homeschool prep is going to be that day. I also want to think about slow start, how I'm going to manage that with the passion projects that we are hoping to work on. I will have more information about that soon. I also want to come up with our daily rhythm for once we're back fully in school, which will be at the end of August. I think that's the last week in August is we're all in, everything's going at that point. I also want to focus on a lunch ideas printable, which I have an idea for, and I just need to kind of take some time to flesh that out. I don't know if I'll actually create it. I know that I probably will not have time for that tomorrow, but if I can at least kind of get it down what I want the different categories to look like, all of that stuff, then over the weekend, hopefully I can maybe work on that a little bit. I also need to put 2022, 23 homeschool stuff away because it is still on the rolling cart downstairs. If you saw my homeschool room clean out video, that's where I stuck everything for the time being, thinking that I would be spending some time over the last couple of months, May and June, focusing on narrowing down what we are keeping from homeschool, because I have 12 years of homeschool materials in my basement, in different bins, and I thought I would get through them. I haven't, so I need to get a new bin or find a bin that I can use to put last year's stuff in, and that will be something that I will deal with, all of those bins, at a later date, probably in the fall. That'll be a good fall project. And then the last thing is I want to get the first 6 weeks of materials that we're going to be using into the milk crates for the kids. So that is a pretty full Tuesday. I am hopeful that I will get that all done in the morning so that in the afternoon I can just spend some time reading and hanging out with the kids. A big part of this week for me is usually renewal and rest, because I don't have time away from my kids or just alone time ever, really. I'm always with other people, and while I have strategies to manage that, it's really nice to have just some quiet, and I don't want to use all of this week for projects. I want to make sure that I have some time for rest as well. So on Wednesday, my focus is going to be on my home projects. So I have been, well, I did just mention my basement clean out, which is our homeschool space. And at the end of that video, I had talked about how Lucy wanted me to move her toys down to the basement. I never got past just getting the basement clean. They moved some of their stuff downstairs, but there's still a significant amount of stuff upstairs in their bedrooms that I need to pack up and move down into the basement. I don't know if I will have time to get all of that stuff downstairs on this day, but I am hopeful that I can make some good progress. Some of the projects that I really do want to work on are my master bedroom closet. We still have stuff in there, boxes of stuff from when we moved that have not been unpacked. And I also just have random pictures and things that were hung in our previous home that we have not put up, but probably should be. They are nice things that I don't want to get rid of, but I actually haven't put anything on my wall since we moved in 2020. So that is what it is. So basement I will put, but that's a tentative. I'm not sure because I don't have a ton of time, and some of these projects would probably be like a full day project. Emma has a very small bedroom, and she has so many books in there right now, but they are books that she's already read and is not going to reread for the time being. So I want to move those onto a shelf that is running around the bedroom, but I just need to go in there and do that. I guess I could probably put a lot of them back in the basement on the shelves down in the basement because I have cleared off a lot of those shelves. I just don't want to go up and down 2 flights of stairs with all of those books. Okay, the other 2 things that are on this list that I put question marks on are memory bins and the homeschool bins. Those I'm not even going to put on this focus list. I know that that is just setting myself up for not actually doing anything. I also want to work on Jack's bedroom because we just moved some shelves that had been stored at my mom's into his room, and he has a bunch of really big Lego creations, like the Harry Potter Legos that he's created or built, and then some Star Wars stuff. And so I want to get all of his stuff kind of organized and better displayed in there. I actually think they are metal wire shelves, so I need to get something like cardboard, find some cardboard or something to put on the shelves themselves just to make it a little bit easier to stack things on there. Back to school is going to be that day. If I do milk crate organization, I will film that for a video because I want to film that. So I'm putting week of daily plans here and vlog. I'm hoping to vlog every day this week. I'm also hoping to do a week of daily plans, which is typically what I do. If I do a weekly plan with me, then I do a full week of daily planning as well, just to show you how it all translates and how much I actually get accomplished on this list. When I don't write it down, I forget about it. Sometimes it will be like 11 o'clock and I'll be like, oh, I haven't even sat down to do my daily planning for the day. Typically I'm really good at it, but it's on the weeks that I'm actually trying to film it that I am less good at it. All right, so this is the first half of the week. So I think I'm going to put planning day part 2 here because I know I'm not going to get through everything here because I have my live stream at 10 a.m. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I should just do it on this day. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I am not going to do my monthly reset here at all. I am going to do my goals because I need to get my goals video up. Nope. You know what? I'm going to push off my goals video. Okay, that looks lovely, huh, guys? Brand new planner, and I'm already making all of these mistakes. So just know it's totally okay to do that. Obviously, it's not as pretty if you make mistakes, but it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will put rest here, and that will work out well because this day is not very restful. I do have my live stream at 10 a.m. and you know what? It's a co-working live stream, so I think I will put my goals. I think I'll have enough time to work on my goals during my live stream. If you don't know, in my membership community, each week we have either like a question and answer live stream, or we do a co-working session, which is where we use the Pomodoro technique and work for a focused 25 minutes of time on a particular project and then take a 5-minute break, and then do another cycle of 25 minutes of focused work. It just, it gives everybody a little bit of accountability to make sure that they are taking the time that they need for important projects, whether it's planning, whether it is a hobby that they really love but don't make a lot of time for, whether it is, you know, whatever it is, it could be anything, but I really like having that time. So I think I will be able to get that goal video, or I will be able to get my goals done during that live stream, I think. Or I may end up changing my mind and working maybe on some notes pages. I'll write that down too. So that's not necessarily rest, but I think it's okay. All right, so planning day over here, I will do calendars. I will also, I'll put 2, I also want to work on the first week of homeschool plan, and I do want to record that. Typically I do my weekly planning on Sundays. Today is Sunday, and I will plan out the next week in my life planner as well as in my teacher planner. But for the first week of school, I want to kind of work a few different ideas and then get it done well before our actual first day, which is July 10th. So then also Emma needs to set up her planner, and I did buy a kids planner for Lucy this year, and I just need to figure out if I want to have her set it up for July or if I want to wait until the end of July and set it up for August. I will have to see how this day shakes up. We do have family visiting as well, so there is that part of of everything as well. The other thing I want to work on is a health habit tracker. I will put goals here just in case I don't do them on Thursday, and notes pages. Thursday, I believe, is my EC back to school video that hopefully I will get that box on Monday and can quickly review it and get it uploaded for Thursday. Friday is supposed to be my July goals, but if I don't get them done on Thursday and get the video edited, which right now I'm not sure that's really realistic, I'm going to have to push it off, and I might post it on Saturday, the 1st, or I might wait to post it on Monday, the 3rd. I'm kind of undecided at the moment. I don't usually post anything on the weekend, so I don't know. I'm up in the air. Okay, so this looks like a pretty full week. It's going to be a full week. I think it'll be interesting to see how far I get. Whenever this video goes live, it will be the following week. I think this will be Monday the 3rd, unless I change my whole content calendar. The following week, I will have a week of daily plans with how all of this stuff goes. We will see. Okay, so this is my first week in my new Inspire Life Planner. from Erin Condren. Again, I use the vertical planner. I have used stickers in the past to designate, to do, to go, and to create. And then the meal plan stuff, obviously I don't have anything down here at all. I have no idea what I'm going to do for food next week. I did buy like some deli meat and cheese and some sub rolls and stuff. I think that's probably going to be the majority of our lunches this week. Obviously, I didn't plan anything on the weekend. I don't really know what we're going to be doing this weekend because like I said, my brother and his family are up for a couple of weeks. So that will all be on the fly. There won't be any planning. It will just be, we will be together, but I don't know what we're going to be doing. So this is my week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have questions about anything that I talked about, please let me know in the comments, or you can email me. My contact form is always in the description box. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye.